Yeah. Go. Alright, bring that level over. So we have about a 10-foot circle there with the pea gravel. And then we went ahead and filled in around the pea gravel with just some of the native soil here, so that as we're compacting it, the gravel doesn't, you know, squish out. So we got Logan putting a ring of dirt basically around all that pea gravel, and Natalie is compacting. Pretty dang close. Let's check this one in. Here we go ahead. So it's showing a little high on one side, but barely. But if I move it like this, then it's high on that side. So it's maybe it's low in the middle by like a 1/4 inch. So we're just checking, see how level we are. And we're gonna get our tank set. I want to get the tank set before the day is over. Hope it doesn't roll off, because it's not strapped down. Sawzall. Okay. Where you at? Ready for this?
Yep.
We don't have any D-rings to fit through these holes, which are actually really strong. If you look up on Enduraplas, right? That's what this is. Enduraplas's YouTube channel. They do all sorts of strength tests, I guess. Anyway, we don't got anything to fit through those, and I'm not going to spend a fortune on D-rings, but we have this rope. This is one rope, but I folded it in 3 strands. And if I remember right, they said this tank weighs about 500 pounds.
I don't know.
I think that's what it was.
Okay.
About 500 pounds.
I'll take your word for it.
So I'm going to put these 3 in here, take them like this, tie them in a big knot. So we got a toe strap here. That's a couple done. We don't have any kind of good rigging material stuff, you know?
Right.
Well, I mean, we got a chain, but... Alright. So, the idea... Let's see. So we gotta pick it up with the backhoe. I need to make this shorter. And then you pull the truck out.
Okay.
We set it on the ground.
Okay.
I gotta get this shorter. Not everything we do is sketchy. Just most of it. I had to get that out of the way.
So far, so good.
How many poly tanks do you know of that you can stand on and walk around on and jump on? See? Nothing. All right, let me down. I gotta move the bucket.
We are back at it this morning. It just got too dark and too late last night to finish setting this tank. So Jacob's getting it hooked back up this morning and we're gonna get it set. Ready?
Ready or not?
Here we go.
That's not so bad. Pick it up like a pumpkin. That's a trickier part.
Right? So we've got it set in place, almost right where we need it, but the outlet down there needs to be back here. So we got to do a little bit of spinning on the tank. Put it down! Put it down! Oh man.
Imagine if your fingers were under there.
I'll have to do it one more time. That's hard to do. Oh, that's so much easier. Down. Tell him down. Down! What do you think?
Yeah, it's got a little old, so it's hard to tell.
Right.
It looks as plumb as a couple amateurs can get it.
We'll call it good enough?
which is pretty good. I mean, if you want to... Oh. See, it shows it's perfect right there.
I'll take it.
See, it's not... Some of these ribs are in a little, some are out a little, so it's hard to...
Right.
But for the most part, it's pretty much plumb. This went way smoother than I anticipated.
We like that.
A tow strap and some rope that we randomly found.
Right.
And I think... I asked them how much this weighed. If I remember right, I think they said 500 pounds. Does that sound right to you?
That's what you said yesterday.
Yeah, well, I know that's what I said. I'm repeating what I thought,
I know.
what I think I remember.
I didn't know yesterday either.
500 pounds, yeah. I don't think it'd be more than that. If anything, I think it's less than that, you know?
I have no idea. I'll Google it.
It's probably 500. But it's center of the shed. These 4 stakes we put in at the 4 spots of the circle was a great idea. That really helped us to get it right where we wanted.
Right.
I laid those out yesterday to help us
With the pad.
map out the circle.
Yeah.
And then today we just came in and kind of pushed the tops of them out a little bit so they weren't like this but like that, so that the tank could set in them and not get pierced by them or anything. If you could even pierce this thing, I don't know. I'm pretty happy about it.
I am too.
Now I just got to get up there and unhook it. Dang. 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 This just puts a smile on my face. We've had this tank for 2, maybe 3 months now, just sitting on the trailer. And I've been excited to get it in the ground this whole time. And it's finally set in its place. Ready to be piped to, ready to put water in it, ready to bury it. It's awesome. It's another task, big task accomplished. And look, it even matches, it's the same color as our roof on the shed, which is evergreen, I believe, which is super cool. And that 10-foot tank is now only like, once it's buried, it's about 7 foot tall. So I can't remember if I ever told you guys how big this tank is. This tank is 5,050 gallons. It's a Enduraplast. I hope I'm saying that right. Enduraplas. They make really good tanks. And we got ours over here off of, or at Continuous Rain Gutter Systems over here in Sholo. And they were great to do business with. And a nice thing about this tank, it was cheaper per gallon compared to the big box store tanks, those black ones that are structurally insufficient. The rib design on this thing, and they build them really well. As you saw, I was walking all over it, jumping on it. And yeah, price per gallon, it's interesting. I don't know how, but it's cheaper than the big box store tanks. And the prices have gone up since then, you know, like everything else is. I'll put the price on the screen just so you know what you're looking at here. And the price that we bought it before they had to raise them again. But even though they raised them, they're still cheaper than the ones at big box store. And it's made in the USA. Go figure. So pretty exciting. This is one huge step closer to having pressurized water fed through to our trailer. So with that, that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing, and thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. We will catch you at another time here at A Boulder Life Off-Grid. Thanks for watching. See ya. Just kidding, one more thing. Do you know any 9-year-old kids that love running a Sawzall to help cut firewood? He's our firewood guy. He loves coming out here and cutting off dead branches and chopping them into pieces. Even though he's doing it the slow way with the Sawzall. He's not allowed to touch the chainsaw. He's got his helper, Boss Eli. What's up, boss man? With no shoes? With your tongue hanging out in the freezing cold? Look at that wood you guys got stacked over there.
Ethan wants to be a lumberjack.
He sure does. Hey, Ethan, nice job, man.
Thanks.
Are you safe with that Sawzall? Do you know how to use one?
Yeah.
Wow. It's true. He's used it many times. He's been trained. He's got his OSHA 10. He's working on his OSHA 30. Right? I don't think he knows what OSHA is.
Dad, what's OSHA?
I don't know. Some kind of people that are like really scared of work.
I'm not scared.
And so they try to make everyone else scared.
I'm not scared.
I'm kidding. I know. Safety third. I'm kidding. Or first. Is it third or first? I can't remember. I'm kidding. See you guys.